This is a Sports Catastrophe production. Hey there, hello, there's Jeff coming down. Welcome to another Sports Catastrophe birthday boy. And the birthday boy today is an American swimmer, not that one. He's won 12 Olympic medals. He's second. He's the second most decorated swimmer in Olympic history, behind Michael Phelps. He's got 7 individual medals, still, again, second to Michael Phelps. And he actually does hold the world record for the 200-meter individual medley. He was a legend in his time. He's won 90 medals in major competition, including 6 Olympic gold medals. Unfortunately, it would have massive controversy at the 2016 Summer Olympics. We'll get more onto that later. And he even was suspended for a year because he had doped. All that. He is 38 years old. He is Ryan Lochte. Now, a lot of people will be thinking, why him? Why did you pick him? Well, I mean, I got to break out to my American audience. And I did have someone else in mind, but for Birthday Boy, traditionally, I try to do different sports on different days. So, because yesterday's was hockey with Tony Amonte, I needed to try to find a non-hockey player. And I already did Tom Brady in 2021 when I did my first Sports Catastrophe Birthday Boy. So thus, I have to do this one. So anyway, Ryan Lochte was born in New York State. His mother is Cuban, and his father is of Dutch, English, and German descent. He would attend the University of Florida and graduate in 2007 with a major in sport management. He was Swimmer of the Year twice in the NCAA, winning 7 NCAA events and 7 SEC titles. Lochte qualified for the Olympics in Athens 2004, finishing second in the U.S. Olympic team trials to Michael Phelps. He would also be part of the 4x200 meter freestyle team. Lochte helped shock the Australians and win the 2004 Athens Summer Olympics gold medal in the 4x200 meter freestyle relay. And Australia had not lost an event like that for 6 years. He didn't win the gold, but he took silver in the 200 meter IM, just beating out George Bovell and Laszlo Schek to take second behind Michael Phelps. At the 2005 World Cross Championships in Montreal, Lochte would take 2 bronzes and would win the 4x200 meter freestyle relay, beating Canada and Australia. At the 2007 World Championships in Australia, Lochte won the 200 meter backstroke, beating Aaron Pierso, the American, and breaking his world record and 7-year win streak. Lochte would get a 4x200 meter gold medal. That's 90 minutes later. He would also win silver in 100 backstroke, 200 meter, and 400 meter IM. So he won 5 medals. In fact, at the 2008 Summer Olympics, he was part of 4 medals. He won gold in 200 meter backstroke and gold in the 4x200 meter freestyle relay. He would end up bronze in the 200 and 400 IM, losing the 200 meter IM to compatriot Michael Phelps, and the 400 meter IM to Phelps. So basically, Michael Phelps was his bane, but he still won 2 gold medals. At the 2009 World Championships, he won the 4x100 meter freestyle and won the 200 and 400 meter IM at the World Championships with Phelps not competing. He would finish bronze in the 200 meter backstroke. 2011 World Championships, Lochte won 5 golds and 1 bronze. Great job. So it was amazing what he could do with 5 gold medals. He won the 200 meter freestyle, beating Michael Phelps Then he won the 200-meter IM ahead of Phelps. The 200 backstroke he beat Ryosuke Iri of Nippon, Japan. And then he competed in the 4x200-meter freestyle relay, winning the championship for them, winning the gold. In his last event, he won the 400-meter IM. So that was pretty good. At the Olympics, he would win 5 medals, 2 golds, 2 silvers, and a bronze. Gold in the 400 IM and the 4x200 freestyle relay, silver in the 200 IM and the 4x100 freestyle, and bronze in the 200 backstroke. So Lochte did it pretty well, getting 5 medals. In London, the 2013 World Aquatics Championships, he ended up silver in the 4x100-meter freestyle relay behind France. He would win gold in the 200-meter IM individual medley. Then Lochte won the 200-meter backstroke and helped win the 4x200-meter freestyle for the Americans. And then in the World Championships in Kazan, Russia, in 2015, he won the 200-meter IM, making it the 4th time he's won a World Championship at that discipline, 4 straight titles. And the only guy other than him was Grant Hackett of Australia. Lochte would win 3 relay medals. At the 2016 Summer Olympics, he only got 1 medal. Gold at the 4x200 freestyle relay. That meant Lochte would win 12 Olympic swimming medals, second most decorated male swimmer of all time, behind Michael Phelps. Unfortunately, Lochte would only have 1 individual event and took 5th in the 200-meter individual medley. So, man, that was ugly. Unfortunately, there would be a problem. The morning of August 14, 2016, Lochte and Jimmy Vigen claimed that they and teammates Gunnar Benz and Jack Conger were robbed in Rio during the 2016 Summer Olympics after men forced him out of the taxi at gunpoint in the early morning hours and said that there was a gun up at his head. But a police report found out that 1 or more of the athletes vandalized the gas station bathroom and damaged a sign on the premises. The athletes damaged the sign, but they found out that they didn't enter the bathroom or damage the items. Anyway, so that's critical. Ryan Lochte, alongside 3 Olympic teammates, claimed they were robbed in Rio when men forced them out of their taxi at gunpoint in the early morning hours. Unfortunately, a police report stated that 1 or more of those athletes had vandalized the gas station bathroom and damaged a sign on the premises. Although the investigation did say that the bathroom was not destroyed by the athletes. They didn't even get into the bathroom, but they did damage the sign. Lochte stated he was drunk and he exaggerated that story, and it raised concerns about the facts. And a witness also said that there was a translation between the security guards and athletes claimed that the swimmers had stopped to use the fuel station's bathroom, damaged the sign, and that he stepped in when it was obvious that events could get out of control. And all sides understood that the money was being paid to cover the damage done, and that Lochte was drunk or very altered. He was charged with providing a false claim of robbery, which could be a conviction up to 18 months in prison. Thankfully, though, the court dismissed those charges and all that. And Lochte said that, I don't know if I would consider a robbery or extortion or us just paying up for the poster being ripped. The security camera tapes were reviewed, saying that Lochte and the other swimmers couldn't enter the bathroom, and that the items were damaged inside the bathroom were neither damaged or recently replaced. Lochte did apologize for the dispute, but he was given a 10-month suspension for his actions. Lochte was then dropped by his major sponsors. Worst off for Lochte was that later on in his career in 2018, the U.S. anti-doping agency gave him a 14-month suspension because he ended up getting a prohibited intravenous infusion. But Lochte said he would try to swim at the Olympics. And May 24th, when he did receive the infusion, Lochte posted a picture on Instagram showing him receiving an IV injection of what he says for vitamins, even though the USADA ADA bans intravenous infusions of permitted substances at volumes greater than 100 milliliters in a 12-hour period. So basically, they're saying that you can't get it intravenous either. Lochte would try to compete in the 200-meter IM to get into the Olympics, but sadly, though, he finished 7th at the U.S. trials. So Lochte basically said that he was done for. He did say he would teach youth how to swim. So he did have endorsements from Speedo, Mutual Insurance, Gillette, Gatorade, Procter & Gamble, Nissan, Ralph Lauren, and AT&T. But of course, he lost some of those out. He did have a TV show called What Would Ryan Lochte Do, but was canceled after only one season. Because, well, that show chronicled his life as he was preparing for the 2016 Summer Olympics and creating his fashion line and all that. But he would have a series of unflattering internet memes for him. Lochte was part of Dancing with the Stars season 23, but finished 7th. Lochte would be part of the second season of the US version and took 10th. Ryan Lochte was part of the Family Guy season 17 episode Griffin Winter Games. Peter meets Ryan Lochte at a party for the athletes of the Korean Olympics when he asked him, "Wait, aren't you a summer sport guy?" As Lochte offers him a beer, our narrator refers to him as an international bozo and notes that Peter partied with him all night. Kind of funny. Lochte was part of Celebrity Family Feud with his wife Kayla and many others. Lochte helped the family win, so yeah. So yeah. So no. He would be doing a lot of things and all that. Lochte revealed that he was in a relationship with Playboy Playmate of the Month, Kayla Ray Reid. They connected, they got engaged in 2016, and his son Caden was born in 2017. They would be married in January 2018 and got a second child, a girl. So Ryan Lochte, even though that sometimes he wasn't the best swimmer in the world or the most positive, he at least rose up above the scandal and did quite well for himself. Even though that his swimming career was basically in the shitter by then, but you never know what could happen. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.